Yeah, my people, you know, so I come to represent for my 2 cents podcast. We don't know. TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel. You hear that take it to our next level of the viral king and it's a viral thing. You know, so this slap with my 2 cents, you hear that? Because some people not too sensible, you hear that? My 2 cents, you don't know. The Rebel, you don't know. TU-LOX'S, you see it. Way up.
Sing again. I want them again. So didn't I tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is coming. Lion twin, yo, we want them again. So didn't we tell you that the beast is roaming? Yeah. Protect your children. Call like a raging storm is. Yo. Listen up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host, TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel, and as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except finger printing. We also offer the finest and best in embroidery services in the island. Check us out at 876-898-9888, and also to get direct access to the updated merchandise, you can simply follow us at Rebel 13 Collections on Instagram. Also brought to you by
Kaizen Oils. Some of their oils include Meadowgrass for itch, Rosy for beard and scalp hair growth, and Wildfire for natural lubrication. Each part of making Kaizen oil products are done by hand, from planting to bottling. Kaizen_oils. Check them out on Instagram.
It's a new year. Time to start out fresh from the inside out. Visit YaniMarket.com for all your health and wellness needs, or call 917-533-2576. That's 917-533-2576. It's a new year. Time to start out fresh from the inside out. Visit YaniMarket.com for all your health and wellness needs.
And today we are dealing with health overall, so we are going to men's health now. See, you have a thing when you Dr. Jack Lion Paw. Now let's hear me talk about this, right? I'm not just talking Dr. Jack Lion Paw. So when you're in a bedroom, take charge, because if you soft out, she'll laugh out. Alright, before I go in and show, I just want to big up Joshie on that bad performance there, Rebel. Salute. So me I say youth, yeah man. You went, you saw, you conquer, brother. See? That is what growth means, brother. Look like Sir Josh, you focus and you listen to the criticism, not just the ratings, and you apply them things that him said. You see, if enough of the other youth them could have do this and know so them can grow, and criticism no mean nothing more than we need to do better, them career are gonna last long. Josh look like him come. Scene. Big up Joshie on that one day. Now to the episode surrounding a controversial situation I see I go on with Coffee scene regarding a song what she do with Sam Smith and Jesse Reyes name Gimme. Scene. Now a lot of people might ask themselves what caused a controversy in that. Now Sam Smith is an openly I don't know what. You might want to mad people, they must say them non-binary, them not gay, them not straight. Them no man, them no woman, like madness. He's a mad person. As some he describe them, see? Now the controversial part of this, believe it or not, is not because Sam Smith is suspected to be shaky, you know. Cause yeah, him saying not shaky. Him non-binary. Right? But it's not the fact that Sam Smith suspected of being shaky. The man shaky, yeah man, can't tell me nothing. After me watch that video there with Coffee and Sam Smith them, a pure shaking. Me surprised how earthquake never wipe out the whole video. Seen and yes, on stop play hypocrite. Coffee came out in that video. When you have the video normally, you are the artist, them find your local girlfriend if you are a man, and the girl we are gonna play your woman or whatever the case. Not like that was done in Coffee's case. Females were there, simulating what a man should have been in a Coffee life. So yes, to me, if you ask me, she come out on the sides. Matter of fact, she afraid to come out interview-wise and these things and say it plain. But in my opinion, yes, Coffee did come out. A foot of fire when burn pan Coffee, cool on the whole breeze will blow away. Trust me. See it? The man the man deal with them wicked from coffee to chronics to protege to all of the reggae rasta them. As we me like to call them. The man them wear the uniform. And this is just true. I now put on none of my co-worker them. A facts, reality, and justice me thought. See? The man them wear the reggae uniform. See? Here's what I mean by that. You don't know reggae founded for certain things like protests. So when you hear a man like a protege come out and I say Cherry Garden and something, a protest. So them songs they are going to hit. But songs don't hit based on what you're saying I sang, you know. Songs hit based on whether people feel say you mean it or not. If Andrew Holness come out tomorrow, make we say Andrew Holness have a good voice and he can actually DJ and he can voice a song. If Andrew Holness, they come out and say, me now bring me Cherry Garden, me beg no pardon, would you believe him? No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't believe him because here's a politician who create the same scenario where he must sing out. So you wouldn't believe him. Songs hit based on whether people think we're serious or not. When Ninja Man them used to say them bad, everybody believe them. Because every minute Ninja gone to prison. Suppose Cardi B did that come and say she a bad bitch, but you never see her in no tight clothes, no nothing. She just always look modest and wear bare big dress. Would you believe her say she a one bitch if she look like one Christian? No, you wouldn't. Songs hit based on the fact that the artists them create a belief system in your head. Why you think say every rapper back in the 90s, every DJ, majority of the artists them when them talk, if you say you're bad, prison you go. Why you think say Cartel Badman song them take answer? Because people believe him. So, long and short of it, when you sing songs, people believe you. The things where you talk about, people believe you. So, when them put on the uniform now, the reggae uniform is this. You have the locks. You have the look. You look like protest. And Bob Marley done kill a stereotype there already. We say Rasta for black and ugly. So when protege them, for example, come out and them up, lick out upon the system. Nobody have no time to go look if protege them mean what they must say or not, you know, because them are wear the uniform. Coffee, uniform. Everybody are wear the uniform. Them look like the music. What them represent. I wonder if you not follow me. So, when the reggae rasta them now, well obviously majority of them not serious about the message, them not serious about the culture. Majority of them serious about money. They must sing a good game because them look like what they must sing say, but they don't mean it. Bob Marley died because him Rastafarian belief. We say him not fi cut off no part of him body. He must fi go back to Jah. If he cut the toe, him decide in mind, say me take him chance. Because him nah cut him toe. Based on what? Him spiritual belief. I want to know, remember say when I root word that today. Belief. Without that, nothing can work. So reggae started from a foundation where the music wasn't only about just the look. The words actually meant something. The things we are saying in reggae music, people, whole heap of youth, Jamaica especially, are one of the most fatherless nations on earth. Because it almost in our culture say, as soon as they breed a girl, if you run away. And a lot of youths grew up with them single mother. And who did that if you guide them? Was it a father? No. Majority of what we learned when we grew up was instilled in the music. Don't do this. Jamaicans don't do that. We live by them rule and law there, based on the facts that the music carry the message in our society. We do's and don'ts, they based on the music, and we live with life seriously based upon these principles. Now I'm gonna get that text here on the business phone. Somebody text me and say, hey TU-LOX'S, how come I don't hear you address Foota as being big hypocrite for accepting Nicki Minaj follow on Instagram? Alright, so I'm going to answer the question now is this. Alright, so basically you're saying Foota look like a big hypocrite because for one hand him a bun coffee them and everybody will seem like them and go out of them way for hug up corruption. Because him so happy and elated and head over heels because Nicki Minaj start follow him, right? So him look like a big hypocrite. Alright. We can understand that. That's understandable. See? But I'm going to show you how Foota end up in a position like that. That position was taken by Foota subconsciously without him even knowing why him take the position. Me will tell you why me think Foota hold a position there. You have to understand, say, based on the fact that Foota never grew up in the American culture. Every Jamaican, as a matter of fact, more tolerant for other people culture. Yes, them so fast in our people business, and we are always at this and we as I say we don't mind our own business. Lie. Jamaicans have always tolerated the American culture to some extent. Meaning, we tolerate these people because they don't belong to our culture. Now, what our culture dictates to us when we are grown. Any Jamaican will go outside of the culture there, are going to have hell to pay because they were born and raised within this culture. So them expected to know better. So like for example, Coffee and other artists will start hug up the corruption, them fully expected to know better. Elton John, George Michael. When me a youth me hear say Michael Jackson, shaky. I have a song where them man they sing, managed to hit within Jamaica way back in the day too. Them time that the fire used to really burn, certain things you couldn't do. But those songs managed to hit in Jamaica because guess what we do? We mind our own business. If the song bad, I would just focus on the song. Because you can't expect these people to understand your culture where them never growing up. So we tolerate them based on that. Tell me who in Jamaica never rate R. Kelly in the 90s? When R. Kelly them a nyam and a nothing pretty, you know. When the man they go so boom like Pac-Man and run out in a man. All the hospital girl in a man. The man they really eat. When the man they eat girl missing. A station the moment they report that. How every Jamaican knows say yo them man in a play. When Ludacris them say wanna lick you from your head to your toe. Them song in a Jamaica man. So does that make every Jamaican who wouldn't do certain thing a hypocrite? Being tolerant doesn't make you a hypocrite. Yeah, listen a song at that point. But if them people bring them nastiness to you, that's where the problem come in. Hypocrisy 101 again. If when the man them used to sing in them songs, them forget beaten, it have influence. How come we can, as straight people, see a dirty life from TV? We don't have no right to tell you, say, we don't want to see that dirty life there because it have influence. Only the beating have influence. And the violence against the alphabet people. And that alone have influence. But the dirty life where you want to show my picnic them, no influence, right? And when you talk, them call you homophobic and all type of bullshit. Well, me nasty phobic. Me not like nasty people. Me have a right not to like nasty people. Call it what you will. People don't realize that we can't even give an opinion on anything. We're even remotely close to God. And I can't believe that the devil reached that far in our plan. Well, not a sense, man. I want you to tell me in the comment section if these people don't have an agenda. Every single thing we want to see happen now. Happen already, you know. No new under the sun. Nothing at all. Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego. Daniel in the lion's den. All these people, when you think say, did that go on? How you think them end up in the lion's den? A people who want free thinking, leave people business alone. People who wanted to live without rules and law in them society. Those are the people we are seeing in our comment section now. Those are the same people who show Daniel in the lion's den. And I same thing when I come in a modern time I do. When I show me and Foota and Killer and anybody else will stand up and say morals in the lion's den by simply trying to discredit them. Because if you ask me, these people just want to emancipate themselves of any moral responsibility whatsoever. Remember, morality hard to live by, rules and laws hard to live by. Easy if you just get up and do anything you want. So once you create any kind of responsibility, any kind of boundary, you give people work for the majority of people, no matter the type of work. Them now want work. And if you take a lie, me I tell, as soon as the type of people they are on road now, make the artists them know, so when you not keep on the morality, we are thrown in the alliance then, what happen? You hear nothing more from none of them Rasta here. Majority of them. Not even a matches stick, me not see. All that fire they used to burn upon their friend. A fairy tale. So why when the one ballad run out on the battlefield, foot hype, everybody act like a something wrong, he must say. I get it, you know. There are ways how you express yourself. For example, to me, foot can approach a situation better, more respectful. But guess what? I still the same level of bully energy where everybody feel like you fit talk like them. Them a push towards Foota. And Foota talk like Foota. If Foota want to be disrespectful, him have such right. If Foota want to talk loud, quiet, any way more express himself, him have the right to do that. We know if you tell Foota them how to talk. Maybe the way how me would deal with the situation different from how Foota would deal with it. However I'm deal with it, him a deal with it. How much other people out there where say the things that my Foota say, regardless of whether you like it or not. Some people just want to tell you how to talk. Enough of in the comment section of bun Foota just want to tell him how to talk. Most people these days are subliminal narcissists. Them don't even know so them a narcissist. Them controlling. You know express yourself like them or how them would do it. You have hell to pay. Me not always agree with everything what Foota have to say and how him deal with things. But you see, morality, me stand right side of Foota. I mean, I go down with the shit. Right side of Foota. Most of you don't forget where our blood clot come from. Money change, you know. Enough of no way attack, you know, fully change. All these things that Foota them a lick out for now, you don't know about it because you used to living a life. But as soon as money coming on the way, or you think you don't need some type of money, you start transform and become somebody else. Then Foota suddenly become a problem. Because he might remind you that this, what me I say, is the way how you used to live. Only by the fire when I give Foota a damn thing there. You eat out your little front and Foota remind you say you're sodomite, you can't stand it. Because that now automatically invoke your conscience and you say, I wonder if this wrong for you. Wonder if there's a God. Me no want you them something here. So you know what you do? You just go in on the comment section. But does that mean say Foota wrong? I'm showing another level of hypocrisy when it's normal, see? People all use the Bible when it's convenient to them. If a man bad mind them, you see them, fret not thyself because of evil doers. And bear thing. But when you see him one, if a man say, yo, remember when I come from man to man that wrong, girl to girl that wrong. Oh, the Bible not real. Suddenly the words in the Bible don't make no sense. Them time there. When they use the Bible for suit, you know. But if a man try to remind you, say, biblically, certain things wrong. And at that Almighty teacher, God understand are real. Because you selectively use things for your own convenience. I'm sure no people are hypocritical, right? Mind your own business. Fine. Right? And when Foota attack, or me attack, or anybody attack, we try to remind you on the roots, on the God. You know, put it on we wicked and beat we kill we. Right? We not mind our own business. Leave people and them life. So check for example the bold situation. When everybody up in them feelings over bold money, me not see one comment where say, oh, mind your own business. What people do with their money and what happen to them and their money is not our business. Or me not see one comment like that. No bold personal life that come out in the public and everybody attack. So everybody just fall in and realize that this thing was made public so everybody can talk about it. You don't understand that concept there, right there, so. But you can't understand it otherwise. When you have no feelings, bold money gone, everybody vex. Me too. Come here, tell you, I probably catch somebody right now, full them a kick. Because bold a national treasure. So don't mix up nothing me I say so. But guess what? The woman that rap bold have a right to do that, you know. Because since nothing wrong with nothing nowadays, the woman they have a right for thief, she identify as a thief. So when I cuss the woman for, she identify as a thief and nothing wrong with nothing. So guess what if you do? Mind your own business. How that sound? Hypocrisy name. Alright, now with coffee now situation and fear sexuality, me not business with it. Me not business with nobody's sexuality. The way I do. My problem is when you try to make your sexuality public. And that's the problem there. If you make your sexuality public, why me can't say nothing about it? if you push some lifestyle where you come influence some little girl to be just like you, remember you're very influential. See, leave picnic, make them grow up and get them own influence and decide what they want. Don't make it be a thing where your lifestyle, because them love you, influence them. Anyway, the problem I me find with the whole situation is this. I'm more on a focus. I have a problem with coffee, sex life. Everybody in our music been know say coffee shaky. That's not news. At least not to me. Everybody been know. But that's our personal life. But when you bring it public, you have to expect scrutiny. Anyway, the thing what burned me about the whole situation is this. It's not coffee, sex life. It have nothing to do with that. It have to do with the fact say these alphabet people will fight down your dancehall. We could have inspired Uno to come eat and feed and picnic them. Well, not coffee. X out the picnic part. Anyway, these same people will fight down reggae dancehall up to today. And eat reggae and dancehall. How Uno manage to reach a mindset when you think that them people here can like Uno any at all? You think Sam Smith couldn't go vice a combination with anybody at all in the world? We're 10 times bigger than coffee. I'm not big reggae bigger, them just overlove reggae and them are reggae special. Sam Smith doing a song with coffee is a part of them agenda for embarrass reggae and dancehall. Because we, once upon a time, was the only art form, only genre in the world where did have God in it. I mean, say did, past tense. I can't believe it. Say, all now you don't realize, say, I mock them people here, Mac and Jerry, you know. Mac and Jerry. From spice to coffee to all of who them draw out. And I come at this festival. Come here, come perform there, and come do this, and come do that. I think I like them like, you know. I laugh them, I laugh after we. Matter of fact, there was a time when them would never make a reggae artist be a part of a major show. After them find out the mentality where Shabba have, and Shabba bring Bible and beer thing and risk him career and sink with it. Sink with the shit. And sacrifice as Shabba the dancehall Jesus. Sacrifice him career so we could have learned. And look which power reach back now. One bag of immoral, godless people in a dancehall now. And when people say, yo, remember the Almighty. Everybody who no God, not there, not this, not that. Yo, me stay on my yard, be. Alright, me show you something. See? This is when, this are the last part of reggae. When artists used to mean the things that they must say and live the things that they must say. See? Am I saying anybody on earth perfect? But me I check, we are talking about music. Music we are talking about now. Look on this.
Look to the east, or the corner of the black sea. Behold, behold, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character. One go, another man say Rasta, who knows it must be Jaja. Thank goodness I don't have to wonder. I know he is forever. Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character. Many know the truth and hide it, many feeling the vibes and trying to avoid it. But the truth must be revealed. I know my God is real. Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character, Christ in his kingly character. Behold, 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 the King of all kings.
This I will not pretend to be. At a uniform you no put on. And people love you, bad thinking say, Una and Garnet silk them are the same thing. A fraud, you know. Technically a fraud that you not do, you know. And who did change the rule from them thing? Me I try to figure it out. Nobody but a next man culture and a sick agenda with a culture they have. I mean, now say, enough of them money, even Ghana, although I doubt it, never contradict the lifestyle, you know. But how much of them bring it in their music? You have to live where you preach. If you go to church and you see pastor by one corner in front of the whole congregation and getting wood up with your wife sit down right side, rate him? No. We had to watch him life. In personal life that. Or it's no longer personal because him do it in front of a whole church. Everybody would be so appalled. So you see that selective righteousness that we have. Most of we are hypocrite. One time the artists them used to mean the things them what them a say. But from the whole karaoke dread them come, reggae mash up. Because the people, local and abroad, no longer sees authenticity in a demand them. Because certain things, even if people don't know why them throw off a reggae music now, and white people start create them own reggae band all over the world and stop care up the artists them. Africa and all over is because our reggae music and dancehall has lost its authenticity. And nobody can debate me on that. None. I could talk about hypocrisy now, see? For example, you know the primary subject matter for my show. You know, I bun the termite them. I bun iniquity, I bun all type of thing. I disagree with all a certain lifestyle. See, in my opinion, my personal experiences when me include in my show, so I can teach some whole heap of people some things. You know when you call me? Party man. Because I tell a woman, say, you regain your dignity, respect yourself. No matter a boy tell you, say, if you go in a club, go be a stripper. You know them call me? Party man, may I say it again. When you're not so much hurry to tear with them, when you not even realize. So you not elude, you not brain, you know. You not emancipate yourself of any logical thought. You not put nothing together before you run out on the battlefield. You not so that sorry for people like me and Footer. Footer no big fish, man. No member say a Footisha. So why not cuss him for no sorry for him too? Him a fish just like coffee. Everybody will stand up for themselves as a real man nowadays. Whether it be Kevin Samuels, Andrew Tate, me. Anybody will just say, yo, you bitch can't take me for fool. My money and mine. And no girl can't come wine by my wood and collect the whole of that. No pussiness available. None. We are fish, you know. Just because I tell men they have standard, set standard in your life. Don't see no girl better than yourself. I tell the woman them the same thing. Don't put no man over yourself. I always balance. But just because them hear the thing or remind them. You see right and wrong, the conscience, every single soul, Hitler did have that. The wickedest man on earth have a conscience. And just how you deal with it. So a lot of the fire when me get, Footer get, anybody get, it just based on the things where I say, where them no longer want to hear, them just want free to fuck them body and do what them want to do. And call it sexual liberation. When I really sexual deviation, I'm sick. Now, I'm showing you something, how hypocritical the world is, right? And I talk, me and people like Footer can't talk, you know. But you know, if a well-rich man, everybody know in business, root word, know in business, come out and lick out on them people there. You know, say everybody agree with him. You know, rich people can say and do anything what them feel like, right? Because everybody, especially Jamaicans, frightened for rich people from day one. A part of our culture too. Because when me in the ghetto I grew as a youth, I was so poor. Everybody will have something. Me rate them because me trying to get something are the hardest thing to do. So we always rate people who get rich. And anything with them people they do or say, a gospel. It's the same way you have the girl them and them. You can do them anything, shit on them, beat them, abuse them, physically and otherwise, emotionally. And them take it because you're rich. Regular people have it too, you know. Rich people can do and say anything and it just makes sense to them automatically because that person they're rich. So enough of Footer comments and rate is because them not have Footer as the richest thing. So move from here so with a little bit of money. You have a little bit of money, not even your opinion, no matter. Just notice. Any artist, for example, face severe criticism. For example, a Coffee face severe criticism for her sexuality. And she is defended. And when you're looking at the comment them, what the comment where you say? She have money. She not broke. One, she not broke and she look her bag and she make her money. Are the same syndrome. Rich people can do no wrong. If you criticize rich people, first thing them start to account the money with a person they have, and then them count the money of the person who have make the criticism. And that is when them are gonna make them decision. So them for just totally against everything what you say because you're not rich enough to even have an opinion. And that's how the world rich. No joke. Anyhow, for example, Coffee was a young artist and have $1. Everybody chastise her. Fair ways. Because she not rich enough. Feet no matter. Me I show you say rich people. That me just show them a comment there real quick. Because you're all foreigners commenting. Do not realize that you saying have quite a few properties and other financial investments in Jamaica. What happened was terrible. However, he is still very rich. So he is still my favorite. Why you don't investigate the thief, lifestyle and fire? However, he is still very rich. So he is still my favorite. That comment there, me just read it for prove a point to you. If sister people worship rich people. If Bolt did broke, them done it him. Nobody would remember say my national treasure. If the money our Bolt lose was every single dollar in him name, nobody would remember say he's a national treasure. He would have zero value. People deal with you according to what them think you have. The reason why we don't hate people like we, Footer and so is because we are the human conscience. We remind you, say the life where you live was not cultivated from your own culture. And whenever we do that, we are hated severely for it. See, I call it the HIV syndrome. And one of the worst tests for take. Your nerves would have kill you. Worse if you know say you go unprotected with anybody at all but one person. Whenever a time you know your status and you're responsible and you want to know how that go and you decide say you have to take one of them tests, it nerve wracking. And based on this, most people just avoid knowing them status because them dumb enough for things if them don't take the test, automatically it means that them not have nothing. Avoiding a HIV test will not lessen your chance of having AIDS. At the same effect, trying to stop people like me and Footer will not increase your chance of making you a better person. Saying we are idiot and we chat too much and with this and with that will not make your moral foundation any more solid. Avoiding the truth will not make your lies a reality. Don't ever forget that.